Bulldog basketball tonight on Cool 101.7 and Cool TV. We're at the House of Thrills in town, the very tough McDowell Trojans. Coverage coming up very shortly. The JV game about 60 seconds to go. Dogs well behind in this one here, 48-31. The varsity game, Dogs will look for revenge as they lost up in Erie about 3 weeks ago. But you stick around. We'll be coming back with the varsity game, Meadville McDowell, here on Cool 101.7 and Cool TV. 101.7, cool1017online.com, Cool TV and Armstrong. Tonight we wrap up the regular season here at the House of Thrills, the Meadville Bulldogs and the Trojans of McDowell. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Avalanche Express, the Mercer County State Bank, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, GG&C Bus Service, Ralston's Hardware, Cochraton Self Storage, Hobbs Do-It Center, Howard Hanna Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Juniper Village of Meadville, Flicks TV and Appliance, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, the Area Shopper, and Armstrong Cable Services. Good evening, everybody. Chuck Stopp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke, welcome to the House of Thrills. As we wrap up the regular season, get ready for District 10 playoffs. Beginning should be next Tuesday night. Good evening, Gary.
Good evening, Chuck. And of course, Joe, behind the camera here. Cool TV in the house. Great to be back. House of Thrills. Once again, wrapping up the regular season. Hard to believe, but it has almost come to an end after this game. Nevertheless, Chuck, sometimes it comes down to the wire with some of these teams.
Yeah, special Thursday night here because they had scheduled this Friday night, but can't be here because it is the AA section wrestling tournament getting underway tomorrow and going into Saturday. And of course, we're going to be covering AA, both the North and the South. North on Cool, and our sister station GRP, the South. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later on in the broadcast. But Meadville, tough outing against the Trojans earlier in the campaign. Now these are two different teams, two different classifications, so really it doesn't mean a lot. Dogs would like to get back to them as they got pounded, Gary, 76-45 at McDowell about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, no. I tell you what, just from the get-go, McDowell rolled. I tell you what, once again, a phenomenal team. Speed, the height, the quickness. They play like a well-coached team, no doubt. But, yeah, you know what? Meadville like to get some revenge. Back here at home, in front of the home crowd, get a victory. Easier said than done, as always.
Yep.
I mean, that's the case here.
Jack Burchard scored a total of 15, the only player in double figures. The Dogs were perfect from the free throw line, 10 for 10, and they knocked down 7 threes. Meanwhile, for the Trojans, they had a big night as they had a total of 4 players in double figures. Quentin Orlando with 10. Talon had a total of 10. 15 points for Leo Finazio. Another 10 points for Stephen Porter. They were 9 of 10 from the free throw line, and that night, Trojans had 11 threes. We'll be back. More on the pregame show right after this timeout on Cool 101.7, Cool TV and Armstrong.
7 stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo. Enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing, too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
back here at Meadville High, getting ready for the Bulldogs and the Trojans. Last outing from Meadville, a good one for them. They romped over at DuBois. Final score won it by 10, 64-54. Burchard had 24, Lutheran had 21, Pope with 8, Butler had 7, Ball with 4. The Dogs once again perfect from the free throw line, 11 for 11. 3-point attempts, Lutheran had 5, Burchard had 2, and once again Lutheran set the all-time record here at Meadville for threes. He now has 204 in his career at Meadville High School. Congratulations. That is a lot of threes. Got it in the last ball game as he ripped down a total of 5 from beyond the arc. Dogs will need to have that performance tonight to take on this ball game. That DuBois team, they had a 6-7, 2-6 threes. Dogs still dominated, Gary.
Well, I tell you what, once again, any given night, Chuck, we talked about a team could come in, they look like they're an underdog, size, speed, quickness, experience, whatever it may be, but nevertheless, you can't take it lightly. The other night we watched it, the Blue Devils just came out like a team, just rip-roaring, come out with a record. You look at that and how their season is rebuilding, and here they were the upsetter that particular night. Dogs can do it here.
Right now, the Dogs, after tonight, looks like they have 2 weeks off. That is not good, and they'll play that DuBois team again from District 9. There's only 2 teams down there. That's DuBois and Punxsutawney, and DuBois knocked them off twice this season, so they will play that game in their first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, but on a side note, on a good thing, if the team has any injuries or anything, 2 weeks, a little bit of time to recoup on that end. If you got a player or two that needs,
This is true. They're going to have to find some scrimmages. You just can't sit around for 2 weeks. You can play as much as you want against each other. That doesn't count.
Well, I agree with you. I'm just saying, if any of the players did have any injuries or whatever it may be, give you a little time to heal there. But you're right, Chuck. You don't want to get too rusty and come back 2 weeks and you haven't stretched, paid, run 110%. Yeah, wow. You don't need that.
We're going to take a 60-second timeout. When we get back, time for the national anthem, starting lineups, and tonight on Cool, it is McDowell and Meadville right here at the House of Thrills.
7 stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo. Enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded just like you.
All right, we are getting ready for basketball tonight. Last night of the regular season. District 10 will get things all lined up, the brackets, and we'll be ready to go next week. Stay tuned to Cool 101.7 on Monday. We should be telling you what teams will be following. Of course, as many as we can. Of course, that first round, everybody plays the first night, so we'll pick out a game for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, join in the playing of our national anthem. And now we'll have the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Trojans of McDowell.
Senior guard number 0, Quentin Orlando. Senior guard number 11, Hampton Rainer. Junior guard number 15, Leo Ignacio. Senior forward number 24, Blaze Meyer. And a senior guard number 25, Stephon Orton.
They're coached by Kevin O'Connor.
Senior guard number 2, Jack Archer. Senior guard number 4, Lucas Lewis. Junior guard number 5, I.T. Butler. Senior guard number 12, Amari Oates. And a senior guard number 33, Helen Ball, the Bulldogs of Meadville.
And the coach of the Dogs, been here many years now, and that is Mark McElhaney. We are ready for basketball tonight here on Cool TV, cool1017online.com, and on Armstrong tonight. So get back, sit back, relax, and enjoy this one tonight. And McDowell in the road dark uniforms, white numerals. For Meadville in the home whites and the gray numerals. Ball on the jump against Stephon Porter. Underway, the Dogs have it. Quickly, Jack Burchard bank shots to the rim, no good. Rebounded in underneath. Hauled away by Myers. Blaze Myers all up the court, and quickly a three is in the air and buried by Kramer. And they're off and running at 11 against Meadville in the last outing.
What a way to open the game with the three right there.
Out front, another deep three by the Dogs. That won't go down that time by Lutheran, and rebounded by the Trojans. Into the forecourt. Kramer over on the left wing. Back to the top of the key. Porter, high post. Back down to the right baseline. Drive in underneath. A hubble face put up. A traveling is called against Myers.
So they turn it over for the first time. Let's see if the Dogs can take advantage of it. Down 3-0.
Here comes Burchard to Tyke. Kicks the ball out top of the key to Pope. Over to Burchard again. Out front to Ball. Almost lost it. Picked up. Backing off on the dribble. More Meadville's Butler. Tyke and tried to get the ball down low, kicking the basketball. Called against the Trojans. Dogs ball out of bounds in front of the McDowell bench. Into Jack Burchard. Top of the key. Swings the ball left of the circle. Back out front to Butler. Butler makes his drive. Off the ball. Three left wing. Good.
We're tied at 3.
That is his 9th triple of the campaign. And the Dogs have a total of 156, of course, led by Lutheran. And the ball is loose in midcourt. Picked up. Bounced the ball ahead. Butler will go to the rack for 2.
Cashing in on the turnover right there. 5-3, Meadville.
About 2 minutes into the first quarter on Cool tonight. Porter. Myers. Hook pass once again down to Myers. Across the key. Down to the right baseline. Porter. Dumped the ball off on the give him a put up. Blocked away. Nice block that time by Jack. He gets the ball down the court. Burchard sets it up. Over to Tyke. Back to Burchard again. Burchard top of the key. Out to Butler. Butler will back off a little bit. It is 5-3 Dogs here. Last time at the end of one, the Dogs were down 17-7 up in Erie. Lutheran's got it. Down into the left corner, open. Pope 3 over the rim and off. Weak side, hauled away by McDowell's Finazzo. And the ball's out of bounds off of Lutheran.
Great hustle getting in there. Couldn't quite get the turnover. 5:09, first period, Thursday night edition here. Boys basketball.
Orlando has the ball. Left of the circle, guarded by Takey. Go down to the baseline, kick the ball back out. Open, another 3 off target this time by Blazemeyer. It is loose on the court, picked back up by the Trojan. Put it up, no good. Tapped around and now out of bounds. Meadville will take over, up 5-3. 4:49 to go. First 8. Butler. He'll just slowly dribble up the court. And McDowell will pick them up as they bring the ball into the forecourt. Bounce the ball, high post the ball. Turns all the way around, really being harassed, and the ball is stolen away by Orlando. Takes the ball up on Butler, then lost the ball out of bounds, tapped out of bounds by Takey. Stephon Porter will trigger it in. Down into the left corner to Myers, back out front Orlando. Over to Kramer, back out front, and they'll reset as the Dogs stay on the man.
Yeah, they leave a guy open, you know they'll pump the 3.
Fernanzo. Nazio. Go to Kramer. Kramer in the paint, back out front again. Dogs playing pretty good D. Double team, try. And we're going to get a block. I thought we might get a charge. They will call the charge. Rather the block.
I would have went with the charge on that one.
Orlando will inbound to the left of the Trojan hoop.
Meadville.
Right in there to Porter. Porter shot, no good. Rebound hauled down. Orlando travel.
4th turnover for McDowell.
Butler to inbound halfway through the first quarter. 5-3 Meadville. Low scoring affair first quarter. Burchard, top of the key, goes right of the circle. Move down the right baseline, trying to get in, can't do it.
Wide open.
Pope fakes, goes in, free throw line, shot no good. Rebound, ball had it. Lost it, got it back, and then it was off of him and out of bounds to McDowell.
Come down with it, couldn't hold on to it. 3:46, here comes McDowell, down by 2.
Yeah, they got a 3 out of Kramer. Meadville's got a 3 out of Ball and a deuce by Takey Butler. Top of the key, Kramer's got it. Hands that ball off to Porter. Porter down low. Tie up, possession is going to be McDowell's. Orlando to step out of bounds to throw it in. Left of their bucket. Ball comes in to Kramer. Kramer sideline left, top of the key, Orlando. Orlando against Jack, goes to put a blocks away by Jack. Meadville's got it down the court to Lutheran. Lutheran, the ball. Ball, bounce the ball down low to Pope, back out top of the key to Butler. Butler will back off. 3:10 to go first quarter. Meadville up by a couple. Burchard. Butler, deep 3 right, left side, no good. Tipped around, that's out of bounds, and that is going to be no save from going out of bounds. Myers saved it up the court, underneath to throw the ball up on the rim and drop down. The basket is good by Porter.
We're tied at 5.
Here goes Burchard. Jack nails a triple. That is his 22nd of the campaign, and the Dogs are back on top, 8-5.
2.5 minutes, first period.
Orlando to Myers to Orlando. Free throw line in the paint. Double team. Kicks the ball back out. Now down low in underneath. Myers banks it up and in.
Brings them within 1, 8-7. Meadville by 1. They've got the ball, 2:10 here in the first.
Burchard, forecourt. Over to Butler. Free throw line. Back out to Jack. Jack, top of the key, penetrates and kicks the ball out. Butler open 3, no good. Rebound is loose. Picked back up, flipped up and in by Lutheran. His first 2 of the night. Dogs lead by 3.
Great way to follow through on the missed shot. 10-7 Meadville.
Orlando to Myers. Back out front to Finazzo. Kramer. Top of the key, Finazzo. Out top of the key. Now over on the left wing, Finazzo. Back to the point. Spinning in there, trying to get away from ball. Goes to the glass and beautiful lay-in by Porter.
Boy, fadeaway shot. He hit it. 10-9. Meadville with the 1-point lead.
Coming up on the 60-second mark of the first period. Burchard out front. Burchard trying to penetrate. Gets in there, kicks the ball out to Butler. Thought he might shot. He didn't do it. Now shooting and missing it. An air ball thrown up by Burchard. Rebounded weak side. Brought coast to coast and slowed up. Double team trap. Get the ball in underneath and laid up and on the rim and in. Another one by Myers. He scored 6, 11, 10. The visitors. Top of the key is Butler. To Burchard.
30 seconds.
Butler at the point. Backs off a little bit. Flips the ball over to Butler. Dogs might go for the final shot of the period coming on 20 seconds. Burchard looks inside. Nobody's there. Back to ball at midcourt. All hands the ball off to Butler. The ball slapped away and out of bounds. That ball is going to be off of Myers.
Leaves him 12 seconds to get it in. Try to get a hoop. Get the lead back. Meadville down by 1. Boys action Thursday night. Cool 101.7 FM along with Cool TV. We're at the House of Thrills.
Inbounding's Butler to Porter. I should say in to Jack Burchard. And now we're going to get a foul called on the push-off. Porter with the foul.
McDowell with their first foul.
6.8 seconds to go in the period. Meadville's ball. Lutheran to inbound.
And Meadville has just 1 foul, too.
Into Burchard. Across the timeline. Penetrates in. Puts it up to the glass. No go. Batted around. Brought down by McDowell. They'll just toss the ball up the court. That's the end of a good first period from the House of Thrills on Meadville side with the score. It is McDowell 11, Meadville 10. Back after a 60-second timeout.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
7 stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo, enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Second quarter about to unfold here at the House of Thrills, Meadville High School, with Meadville trailing 11-10, and the Dogs will have the ball shooting to the left in this first half. Butler, forecourt, guarded by Lockett, who's starting now for McDowell in the second quarter. Left corner back out to the top of the key. In there for Meadville now is Marius Foster in underneath. Foster will take a 3 left side, in and out. Rebound and a tie-up. And possession will go to McDowell. It'll be Landon Marsh, sophomore, 6 foot, starting the second quarter in there now for McDowell. Picked up at midcourt. Over on the left wing to Kramer. Top of the key, Myers. Back out front, Lockett 3, no. Rebounded Lutheran. To Butler. Races the ball into the forecourt. High post left. His shot is no good off the glass. Rebound hauled away by Kramer and into the forecourt. Foul call. First foul of the second quarter will go up against Meadville. No foul shooting in that first quarter. Marsh gets that ball in to Finazzo. Down to the blue block, underneath the Myers. He fell down. Ball stolen away by Jack. Up the court, Lutheran for 2.
That puts Meadville back up 12-11. Way off on that one.
Is no good by Geib. Rebound Meadville. Here comes Burchard. Free throw line. Back out front to Butler. Butler directly below us, left of the circle. Free throw line. Spins around, goes in, lays it up off the glass, left hand, no good.
Drew the foul in the process.
Foul will be called on Landon Marsh, the sophomore, 6 foot. Butler to the stripe. First free throw attempts tonight for either team. Good. Tyke averages 11 points a ball game, 66% foul shooter, the 5'10 junior.
Trojans with their first foul here in the second period. Second shot coming up. 13-11 right now, Meadville.
One more line left. Spun it on the rim and off. A rebound hauled down by Marsh.
13-11 it stands, Meadville by 2.
Marsh against Butler. The lock ball stepped away. Pass it, stolen away by Meadville. Ball is stolen away by the Dogs Johnson. Back out front. Fake shot that time. Way out there was Butler. Steps into the paint. Back out Lutheran 3. Off the rim, no good. And out of bounds it goes. Meadville basketball.
Might have went off Myers, number 24.
Lutheran will inbound.
6:01 here in the second. 13-11, Meadville by 2.
He'll throw it in against Finazzo. Overhead pass comes in to the Dogs. Come in there to Johnson. Back out top of the key. Burchard.
Trying some razzle-dazzle, but I tell you
back
what.
out front, ball open, 3, no good. But rebounded by Meadville. Kicked back out top of the key. Open 3. It is no good, Burchard. It is loose. It is out of bounds, but a foul call.
The Myers, I believe, with the foul.
Blaze with the foul.
Team second.
Out of bounds to throw it in will be Lutheran.
His first foul.
13-11 Dogs. Inbound pass knocked away, picked up by Pope. Foster back out front to Butler, trying to penetrate, but had the ball stripped away. Myers up the court, behind the back dribble drive. That is a travel. Yes, indeed.
Too obvious there.
That was Porter. And we're going to get a timeout on the court, Meadville. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. The Bulldogs 13, the Trojans 11. Back in 30.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded just like you.
Well, with 5:25 to go in the first half, Meadville leads 13-11. Staying pretty tough against these Trojans here tonight. In the final game of the regular season.
Than the other game we did.
Oh, yeah. They were pumping in threes, 11 of them. McDowell. Dogs had 7, but couldn't keep pace. Lost by 30. Top of the key is Butler. Burchard directly below us to Pope. Pope between the circles to Lutheran. Back out front. Pull up Butler. A little one-hander Floater in the paint won't go. Rebound, then knocked away, picked up by Meadville. 3-on-1. Slow it up. Pope has it. Pope to Butler. Butler. Directly below us. Around the screen. Up to the top of the key. Back over to Lutheran. Lutheran spinning his way in. Almost lost it. Bounces the ball back out front. And Butler will reset. Butler left-handed dribble to the free throw line. Kicks it way out front. And the ball is stolen away. Stolen away by Myers all the way up the court. Lay it up. And the in basket good by Kramer.
We're tied at 13.
Kramer has 5. Butler a long 3. No good, air ball. Safe from going out of bounds. And up the court quickly comes Marsh. Marsh in the paint with the left hand up. No good. Rebound Meadville. 4:05 to go in the first half. Game's tied at 13. Burchard out front to Butler. Butler back to Jack again. Left of the circle, free throw line. Bounces it out there to Tyke. Front of the McDowell bench. Down to the right baseline. That's double team. Back out to Ball. Tried to get the ball on the give and go to Lutheran. Didn't get it. Stolen away. Up the court comes the Trojans. 13-footer straight out is buried. Basket is good. Once again by Kramer.
Cashing in on that turnover. 15-13. Trojans take the lead back.
Charge called away from the ball. Against Ball. His first.
Both teams with 2 team fouls.
And McDowell threw it in three-quarter court into Orlando. Orlando bring that ball up against Butler. Off to Myers. Back underneath on the give and go up, in, around the rim and in. And a foul called, and once again, Kramer does it again. Kramer with 9. He has all of their points, 6 of them here in the period.
Meadville,
foul on Lutheran.
his second, team's third. Chance to make it a three-pointer.
Kramer to the line. Free throw. On the rim and didn't get the roll. Rebound Ball. Dogs down by 4. Trojans had 17 at the end of the first quarter in the first meeting. Out front, Burchard. Dribbling around the screen by Lutheran. Burchard just dribbling
You can't
around.
get sloppy.
Now he's going to drive into the paint, lost the ball. Stolen
There
away.
you go.
And up the court comes Porter. Down into the left corner, Kramer, the little floater off the glass, no. Rebounded by Meadville. Burchard brings the ball all the way, coast to coast, left-handed lay-in, no good. Rebound is loose, battle is on. Out of bounds it goes off Meadville. Yep. 2 dogs battling for it and out of bounds. Trojans will get it back up 17-13.
Neither one could hold on for the possession. McDowell gets the ball back, 2:36. They've got the 4-point lead.
6-3 run by the Trojans in this period. Orlando. Out to Myers. Now over to Orlando again, off the screen. Drives in left side, puts it to the glass, won't go, batted around, out of bounds. Meadville's basketball. Trailing 17-13, 2:18 to go, second quarter. Quick first half tonight here at the House of Thrills. On a Thursday night special on Cool 1017, online.com, Cool TV and Armstrong. Thank you for tuning in. And we're going to get a foul call. Foul is going to go against Panazzo.
Team's third.
Out of bounds. Foul on the floor. Dogs need a bucket right here.
Absolutely.
Ball comes in the backcourt to Jack Burchard.
3 would be sweet. 2 minutes remain.
Being guarded out there by Porter. Over to Butler.
Time to work some magic.
Yeah. Hook pass out top of the key, Butler. Butler looking.
Trojans
Backs off.
in your face defense. Very aggressive.
Butler makes his move. Then down
Wide open.
for the three. No good, off iron by Meadville's Johnson. And now stopping and popping the three and buried it over there, Kramer. That is his second of the night and their second of the night. And all of a sudden, 7-point lead for McDowell.
Their biggest tonight.
Butler backs off.
70 seconds.
Between the circles. Now he makes his moves wide open, puts it up, no good, foul on the floor. Ball is out of bounds to Meadville. 64 seconds to go first half.
That'll be number 4.
Butler will inbound, Lutheran in, Johnson out for the Bulldogs. They could use a bucket right now.
Absolutely, down by 7, 1:04 on the clock. Ball's in.
Underneath, drive, lay it up and in. Basket is good by Burchard, and he got fouled.
Nice move underneath. That'll be the 5th foul.
Burchard with 5. He'll look for 6. Line left.
Chance to get him within 4.
Lutheran out. Back in comes Johnson. Free throw. No good. Rebound. Hauled down by the Trojans of McDowell. They'll move from left to right. Ball's knocked away. Good hustle out there by Burchard, but Trojans get the ball back. Finazzo down to the right baseline, backing his way in, but the ball is out of bounds off Pope.
Said very aggressive team.
Inbounding will be Orlando, the left of their hoop.
Foster checking in for Meadville.
Going out to Butler.
Sophomore.
Looking. It's the ball. Get him. Here comes the Bulldogs on the attack, right to left.
Let's see if they can cash in on this turnover with 30 seconds remaining.
Butler. Out front, it is Burchard. The ball. Kellen. Looking. Hands the ball off to Burchard. Blocking foul called at midcourt. Foul goes against Blaze Meyer.
Number 6.
And a Lutheran comes in. Burchard was just there, missed it. He is a 67% foul shooter. Meadville, as the team, is scoring 65.5 points a ball game. McDowell 61. McDowell only giving up 41 points a game. Meadville giving up 56. Free throw is good.
Brings them within 4, 20-16. Foster goes back out. 20 seconds on the clock when we get back to regulation time. Second shot coming up Thursday night. Boys basketball.
Free throw good. Nailed them both.
Brings them within 3.
Jack has 7. The Dogs trying to crawl back in. Down by as many as 7 in this period.
10 seconds.
Orlando against Butler. Bounces the ball high post. Now back out front, top of the key. Open 3 at the buzzer is no good by Kramer. That's the end of the first half. Good first half here from the House of Thrills tonight on Cool 101.7, Cool TV, and Armstrong. We're going to take a 2-minute break. The score, McDowell 20, the Bulldogs 17. We'll be right back in 2 minutes.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
7 stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo. Enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community minded, just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
Seven stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo, enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment, night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community minded, just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
It's halftime at the House of Thrills here on Cool 101.7, Cool TV. Armstrong, Meadville trailing 20-17. Much better score than what it was when they played up at McDowell earlier in the season at halftime. One player that the Trojans are missing tonight, trying to get back from an injury, and that is Tellen Geib. He's 6'3", could get you in there for some big rebounds for the Trojans. Also, he scored 10 points against Meadville the first outing, also knocked down a couple threes, so he is being missed tonight by the Trojans. They're trying to get him in. I think he was in there maybe for a little bit in that first period, but he was quickly back out. Looking at the scoring for McDowell, it is Kramer, couple threes. He has 12 points. Stephon Porter, field goal for 2. Blaze Myers knocked down 3 deuces for 6. So they scored 11 in the first, 9 in the second, 0 of 1 from the free throw line with 2 threes. Meanwhile, for your Meadville Bulldogs, Jack Burchard, a triple, a deuce, 2 of 3 from the line, 7 points. Lucas Lutheran, 2 field goals for 4. Tyke Butler, he has a deuce, 1 of 2 from the line for 3. Kellen Ball, 1 from beyond the arc for 3. Meadville scored 10 in the first, 7 in the second. They've gone 3 of 5 from the free throw line with 2 threes in the contest. So the Dogs got to get Lutheran going here. He's good from beyond the arc. He's the all-time leader at Meadville with 55. He's looking for his first one out here tonight. Jack Burchard averaging over 20 and a half per ball game, has had only 7. And Lutheran averaging over 15 and a half, has been held to 4.
Well, I tell you, both teams doing a great job forcing the other team 1 and out.
Okay, both teams back out on the court, about a minute away from this second half. Dogs second half will shoot to the right. There's the buzzer. 2 teams around their respective coaches. Of course, it is Mark McElhaney, the Meadville Bulldogs. What a job he has done here with the Bulldogs since he took over. And for McDowell, Kevin O'Connor. And, of course, the Trojans are always tough. Doesn't make any difference.
Oh, absolutely. I tell you what, coming here, starting the game, they had 4 seniors and a junior, the same with Meadville. But nevertheless, yeah, Trojans, year in and year out, a very tough team, phenomenal.
Also, Gary, much bigger than school, one of the biggest schools in this side of the state.
Got a lot of talent to pick from. They've got it on that bench, no matter what sport it is.
Right, no doubt about it.
So, once again, we're moments away from the start of the second half here, Thursday night edition. Special edition, I should say, of normally Friday night boys basketball here from the House of Thrills. Chuck Stopp, Big Gare, and, of course, Joe Valke behind the camera.
All right, a reminder, District 10, they'll have their meeting on Sunday, and then we'll let you know on Monday what the brackets line up like and the team. So we will be carrying both the boys and the girls now. We'll be carrying both into the District 10 playoffs and hopefully deep into the state tournament. We're ready to go. Second half, Dogs down by 3. They got the ball. Butler looks low. Back out front. Back to Butler again. Butler left of the circle now.
Somebody hit the hardwood, went flying.
That was Lutheran.
All right.
Pope. Dogs just have trouble getting inside, but they don't have a lot of height on the Dogs team. Burchard, free throw line's going to penetrate, and the ball rejected as he went up with it. All the way down the court, Orlando to drive, but a pushing off foul call. May have been called, it's going to be called on No, it's called on, they got it up on the board. Yeah, it's called on Burchard, his first.
Team's first.
Looking to inbound. Way in the backcourt to Orlando against Tyke Butler. Down to the left corner. Little floater baseline. 15-footers good by Kramer.
Puts them up by 5.
He's been a pest tonight for the Dogs. He has 14 points. They're up by 5.
Nice shot. Nice floater.
Butler high post. Out to Burchard. Somehow they've got to get Lutheran into the scoring column.
Can't let the score get away.
Out front to Butler. Butler guarded by Orlando. Spinning his way in. Orlando slaps it away. Butler gets it back. Over to Burchard. Burchard kicks the ball down to Pope. Way over to Butler in front of the Bulldog bench. Butler backing off, resetting. And now we're going to have a foul called on a hack. Porter with the foul. It is his third foul.
Team's first here in the third period. 6:27.
Lutheran will trigger it in front of the Bulldog bench. Into Burchard, Jack. Right-hand dribble, top of the key. Makes his move on Porter, and the ball is lost away. Another turnover, Meadville. Up the court, pass the ball up, stop, jump, shoot, 16-footer. Right wing is no good by Nazo, rebounded by Meadville. All the way up the court, Butler laid in with the left hand.
There's some offense. 22-19.
Well, Meadville's been trying to penetrate tonight. Most part, can't do it. Porter back out to the top of the key to Myers. Over to Kramer. Kramer top of the key to Orlando. Left side, Fanazio. Now in underneath. Orlando put it blocked away by Ball. And is safe from going out of bounds. Good job over there by the Dogs Lutheran.
Absolutely.
Butler. Way out deep, and Lutheran will not go. Rebounded by McDowell. Hook pass up into the forecourt to Butler. Double team, puts it up the glass. No good foul. Burchard with the foul. His second.
Team second.
And it will be Porter to the free throw line. First trip to him to the free throw line tonight. McDowell's only been there one time and missed. This one is good.
23-19.
Stephon to the line for one more.
5:23 on the clock here in the third. Second shot is up.
Short. Rebound brought away by Lutheran. Top of the key comes Burchard. Guarded by Orlando. Goes right of the circle. Kicks the ball out front to Lutheran. Guarded by Porter. Back to Burchard. Open three. No good. Rebound. Tapped away. It goes out of bounds. They say that is off of Lutheran to McDowell, who leads 23-19. Biggest lead of tonight's ball game was 7 by McDowell. Fanazzo will inbound. Ball comes out. Back in for Meadville to Marion Johnson. Orlando. Now Geib is in there for McDowell, carrying the basketball against Orlando out front. Meadville, chance to dig into a 4-point deficit. Burchard, top side. Gives the ball over Lutheran. High post left is going to put it up, then kicks the ball back out to Pope. He's going to be blocked. Now Lutheran's got it back, spinning his way in, double team, turns around, fall away, 8-footer to the rim, no good. Rebound, brought back down. Johnson shot, that's an air ball. Safer going out of bounds by Pope, but he threw it away. Up the court comes Kramer. Back out top of the key, Meyer open three, no good. Rebound to Lutheran. Both teams cold here in the third. Butler.
Wide
Underneath.
open.
Johnson tried to put it up,
geez.
lost the ball as he brought it back down. Up the court to drive, Kramer put it up, no good. Foul on Butler, foul is on Burchard, his third. Coach Martin not happy at all. Talking with the official on the foul that was just called.
That's the team's third. 4:03 remaining here in the third.
And that's the third against Burchard. That is not good if you're a Dog fan. Free throws to the rim, around the rim and in by Kramer.
He's going out. Foster back in. (24-19). Second shot coming up halfway through the third period. Cool 101.7 FM.
Free throw good.
25-19.
16 points tonight for Cannon Kramer. Outscoring everybody so far.
The Dogs have only made one hoop
Foster round the horn.
in this period.
Off to Butler. He's double teamed. Back down to Johnson. In underneath and a foul call. Getting that ball underneath the Foster. Morris Foster, averaging under 5 a ball game. Fouled.
Trojans with their second team foul.
Butler's got it.
Wide
Top of the
open
key.
Foster.
Open the three short. Rebound hauled away by Myers. Fast breaking up the court transition. All the way to drive. He traveled. Nothing called. A foul's called though.
They called on Foster.
Wow. Fans are not happy in Dogland.
No, not at all.
Finazzo at the free throw line. Looks for his first point tonight. Free throw to the rim and in.
Meadville with their fourth team foul.
McDowell was at the line just one time in the first half. Already this is their sixth in the second half. Both charity tosses are good, and it's 27-19. That is now the biggest lead for McDowell tonight.
Yes, it is.
Butler to Burchard. He's in there with 3 fouls. Top side. It's going to penetrate. Gwynn off balance, throw it up and in and fouled. Foul is going to be called against Myers. Big hoop that time for Jack Burchard. I don't know how he got that one to go down, twisting and turning and just flipping the ball up, but it went down, and that's all that counts.
Magic on that one.
Good. Now that makes it 27-22. McDowell.
Now they got to shut down the Trojans.
Into the forecourt. Panazzo, top of the key. Turning all the way around is Marsh. Marsh, left-handed dribble, goes in and puts it up off the rim, but a foul call.
That's number 5.
So for the next 3:06, when McDowell goes to the free throw line, they're shooting 2. At the foul line is Landon Marsh. His first trip there tonight. No good.
Foul was on Johnson, his first.
This will be their 8th free throw of the third quarter.
Now Johnson goes out. Jack back in.
This one is up and around the rim and in.
Splits the pair, 28-22. McDowell.
Burchard into the front court to the top of the key. Kicks the ball back out to Butler at the point. 2:50 to go, third quarter here on Cool. Armstrong ball's knocked away into the backcourt. Butler picks it up, but it was touched by Orlando, so it's Dogs' ball.
They've got to guard that ball better.
Butler stepped to the three-point arc left wing to Burchard. Burchard backs off, right side. Jack, top of the key, Butler. Dogs have had trouble all night getting inside. Butler was going to, but forced back outside again. Top of the key, Burchard to Lutheran. Back to Burchard, open three, no good. Loose on the court, picked up Pope, put it up, he missed it. Rebound is loose on the court, battle is on. McDowell's got it, but a timeout's called by the Trojans. A 30-second timeout. Back to the House of Thrills to score. The Trojans 28, the Dogs 22. More in a moment, 30 seconds.
Seven stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo. Enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Right back here at Meadville, 2:03 to go at the House of Thrills. Meadville trails 28-22. Once again, a lot of turnovers by Meadville in this third quarter, plus a lot of fouling. That's not good. Orlando over to Geib. Now down to the baseline. In underneath, stepped out of bounds.
There's a turnover right there.
Marsh driving down the baseline right to left, stepped out of bounds. And now the Dogs will take a timeout. So will we. $1:47 to go in the third quarter. This will be a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community minded, just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
It's been an 8-5 run by McDowell in the period. McDowell only has a field goal. 6 free throws in this period. They have hit a total of 6 of 8 from the line. Meadville's ball. Butler top of the key. To Ball. Dish the ball down to Burchard. Burchard lost the ball and picked up by McDowell. Up the court to drive Kramer 2 more. Another turnover, Meadville. 30-22.
So costly.
Butler, right of the circle, 3, no. Rebound, and a technical foul called against the bench. On McDowell, I think it's called against their coach.
Yeah, he jumped up and said something.
So Meadville will get the free technical foul shots and get the ball out of bounds.
I don't know what he's
Could be a big
chirping about.
turnaround here.
He's up by 8.
They're never happy, Big.
Something something. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Burchard to the free throw line.
Something he didn't like.
10 points in tonight's game. Free throw is good.
Hit these and get the ball back.
Absolutely.
Here we go, 109. When we get back to regulation time, second shot is up.
Beauty.
30-24.
13 points for Jack. From the free throw line, he's at 5 of 6. He'll take the ball out of bounds midcourt directly below us. Jack to have the honors. He'll get that ball into Butler in the backcourt. Back in comes Finazzo for the Trojans. Going out was Myers.
Now McDowell with just a 6-point lead.
Into Butler. Butler swings the ball to the left side. Now hands the ball off to Burchard. Down to Foster. Round the horn. Little rotating out front now. Little weave. Bounce the ball down low and an easy layup. And good by Foster.
Had a way to work it in. 50 seconds on the clock.
They haven't been able to do that all night, Gary.
That was great. Well executed finally.
Dogs down by 4. And another turnover, stepping out of bounds in front of the Trojan bench.
That is what happened earlier. That is their 4th turnover.
And so,
let's see if McDowell can shut them down here.
Butler to Burchard.
Maybe they'll try to take the last shot
Burchard
here.
Out front, half minute to go. Third quarter.
No mistakes.
Nope. And Ludern is all night been covered up by Finazzo. That's his job, to stay on him. Done a good job so far.
They're definitely let the clock run down.
They don't want to let the Trojans with the ball, so they'll just keep it.
But they better watch the clock. 10 seconds.
Top of the key. Burchard pulls up, 10-footer. No good. Rebound is taken away by Geib. Long pass up the court. Toss it up at the buzzer. It is no good by Marsh. That is the end of the third quarter. We got a ball game tonight here at the House of Thrills. The score, it is the Trojans 30, Meadville 26. Back with fourth quarter action right after this timeout.
7 stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo. Enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded just like you.
Already, we are ready for the fourth quarter. The Dogs, after being blown out in the first meeting with the Trojans in Erie, playing them strong tonight, 30-26, Meadville trails. But at least it's a ball game. It wasn't going to the fourth quarter up in Erie, that's for sure.
Yeah, Meadville, the biggest lead was 8 points. I'm sorry, McDowell.
Orlando. Finazzo. The pass is stolen away and then tapped out of bounds. Good hustle out there by Pope, but went out of bounds. So Trojans to inbound directly below us at midcourt. Finazzo to Porter. Porter to Orlando. Orlando out front to Myers. Sideline right. Finazzo. Or that's Kramer rather. Now to Porter. All over him. But Burchard, but right underneath to get the ball to Myers for 2.
Yep, good feed into him underneath. 32-26.
Just underway, fourth quarter.
McDowell by 6.
Ball goes to Pope. Bounce it in front of the Bulldog bench to Burchard. Out front to Butler. Butler. Backs off. Butler. Back to Burchard again. Burchard in traffic. Into the lane. Back out. Pope. 3 right side. Good. That is Butler's first of the night. Big one's right there.
Couldn't come at a better time.
32-29. McDowell.
He cut that lead in half.
Trojans with only 3 losses on the campaign out of 20 outings. Top of the key, the bank shot for 3 will not go down Panazzo, and the ball is out of bounds off McDowell. Meadville's ball trailing 32-29. Jack just slowly up the court.
3 to tie.
Between the circles, over to Ball. Ball to Butler. Butler between the circles. Now to the left wing. 6:15 to go in this one, at least in regulation. Underneath backdoor play to Pope, puts it up. No good. Pope pulls it back down, but lost it. Here comes the Trojans. Up the court, they move all the way to drive, lay it up on the rim and off. No good. Fanazzo. Rebound on the court. Gets loose, and the McDowell gets it again underneath. They threw it underneath, tried to get the ball down low to Fanazzo, but it's off the fingertips and out of bounds of Meadville.
Luther didn't get his hand on it.
To Myers. Myers in the paint, goes in, flips it up over the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lutheran. To Butler.
Still 32-29, McDowell by 3.
Lutheran setting on 4 points tonight. They have shut him down. Out to Butler. Left wing. Butler makes his move left baseline. Shut off Orlando, shuts him down. Back out front to Burchard. Here Burchard goes in double team, tosses it up and in. No, a foul on the floor on the block. No basket. And that will be the first against McDowell, fourth quarter. Inbounding will be Tyke into Burchard, puts it up to the rim, no good. Own follow shot, good.
Good way to...
Right place at the right time for Jack, got it and just flipped it home. We have a 1 point Trojan lead. Orlando.
That's Porter with his fourth foul, too.
Looking. Panazzo. Panazzo to Orlando. Goes in, put a block, but a foul on Ball. So that'll be the Dog's second.
That's his second. Meadville's first here in the fourth period.
And Orlando to the free throw line, looking for his first points tonight. Puts it up, no good.
Short on that one.
He'll be at the Charlie line for one more.
Like I said, Porter, one of their key players, has got 4 on the last foul for McDowell.
This one is up and good.
Splits the pair. 33-31 Trojans. Here come the Dogs.
Burchard out front. Backs off a little bit.
What a barn burner we got going.
Pope open, shoots, swish!
There
the Dogs
it is.
lead as Pope knocks it home. That is his second triple tonight.
Wow.
34-33 Meadville. Fans are getting into it tonight at the House of Thrills. Not a big crowd in there, but they are vocal. And Pope rejects it. They tried to get the ball to Myers, and he knocked the ball out of bounds. Lutheran's right over there to congratulate him. 34-33 Meadville.
A little too early to celebrate.
Blaze will inbound. Blaze Meyer into Porter. Out to Orlando. Down in the paint to Myers. Lay it up off the rim of the left hand. No good. Rebounded by Burchard. Race the ball up the court. Coast to coast ball. Corner left for 3. Well short. Rebound out of bounds. They say Lutheran tapped it out of bounds. McDowell's ball. Halfway through the fourth quarter on Cool TV, Armstrong. People getting their money's worth tonight at the House of Thrills.
No doubt about it.
If you're not here, you missed it. Orlando. Panazzo. Panazzo guarded by Butler.
It is not over by any means. Timeout, Trojans.
All right, we'll take a timeout here on Cool. This is going to be a 60-second timeout. Dogs up by 1. Back in a moment.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Clock shows 3 minutes, 49 seconds in this thriller tonight from Meadville. Meadville 34 and McDowell 33. Trojans have the ball at midcourt. Orlando off to Kramer. Kramer tonight, a big night for the Trojans. 18 points. Porter at the point. Trying to get around ball, now double team. Hands the ball down in the right corner. Shot Finazio, no good. A rebound by Porter, just throws it up to the rim and in.
What a shot by Porter. Unbelievable. But
Porter is 5.
That puts them back up 35-34.
Porter.
What a move underneath by Porter.
Out front is Burchard. Butler over there directing traffic.
3 minutes.
Butler backing off. Burchard's got it. Paint back out front to Butler. Dogs once again need to get that ball inside if they can, or get somebody open for a three. Butler in there, turns all the way around. Pass the ball to Pope down in the left corner, and a blocking foul call. Blocking foul against Venazzo.
Second foul. His second. Team second. 2:38 on the clock.
And they'll wipe up some perspiration, will the players on the court there. So now we're going to another timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. The score, it is the Trojans 35, Meadville 34.
7 stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo, enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
And we're right back here at the House of Thrills. Chuck Stopp, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke, waiting for the Dogs to be released from Mark McElhaney. 35-34, that's your score. Meadville trailing by 1, but they have the ball. Butler will inbound. 5 seconds. Way out front. Burchard into the backcourt. Burchard. Over to Butler. Lutheran, they have shut him down tonight. Round the horn. Butler. 3-point arc, right of the circle. Back out front, open Lutheran. Yes!
Whoa!
NBA 3 nailed Dogs up by 2.
Unbelievable.
That is his first of the night. And he is 205th of his career. Underneath, battling his way in, put it up on the rim. No good. Finazio rebounded by Lutheran. Lutheran brought the crowd alive with that long triple. Dogs up by 2 with the ball. 1:45 to go. Butler. Back out front to Burchard. Jack on the dribble. Top of the key, free throw line. Dumps the ball down to the corner and a foul called on the hack.
I think they got Orlando on it. He is 0. Team's third foul.
Long inbound comes into Burchard.
They got
lost the ball. Picks it back up, lost it again. Picks it back up, lost it again. Finally, a foul is called.
Wow.
Foul, I think, is going to go on Kramer. Not sure. No. 24 with the foul, and that is Myers.
That'll be the team's fourth.
Dogs ball with $1:29 to go. Up by 2.
Myers has 4 fouls. Porter has 4 fouls. We got $1:29 on the clock.
Inbounding will be Butler.
Meadville with a 2-point lead.
Into Burchard. All over him is Orlando. He's to the front court. Just dribbling out there. Over to Butler. Butler dribbles on the right wing. Pass the ball off to Burchard. 1:10 to go in the game. Burchard in the paint. Goes in. Flips it up. No good, but he got hacked and fouled.
That's number 5. If that's Porter, he's out. And it is Porter. He goes out. 5'10" senior. He's a guard.
Burchard to the free throw line.
Boy, these crucial shots right here.
5 of 6 from the line tonight. No good.
Missed the first one.
1:06 to go. How important these free throws are down the stretch. This for a 3-point lead if Jack can hit. It is in the air. No good again. Rebound is out of bounds. McDowell's ball.
Looked like Myers was there. Couldn't hold on to it, but they...
37-35, 62 seconds to go. Now Jack Burchard's getting his arm wrapped up over there.
Must have had a cut on it. Can't have any blood showing.
2 huge free throws missed there. They could have been up by 4.
Yep.
But that's the way it goes.
Yeah. 1 minute remaining in this game.
Orlando guarded by Butler.
Or at least regulation time.
Court. Down to Geib. Orlando. Kramer. Corner left. Geib in the paint. They missed him all night long at 6'3". Back out front. 38 seconds to go. Dogs playing pretty good defense now. Out front to Kramer. Kramer to Orlando.
30 seconds remains.
The left wing. And a timeout called by McDowell. This will be a 60-second timeout. We're just going to take a 30-second timeout. The Dogs up 37-35 on Cool and Armstrong.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
We are back at the House of Thrills. It is a thriller tonight in the final game of the regular season for the Meadville Bulldogs before they begin the playoffs in a couple of weeks. 37-35 Meadville. They've had to battle back, one time down by 9 in the second half. They put on a valiant effort, even though one of their leading scorers, which is, of course, Lucas Lutheran, with that 3, gives him just 7 in the ball game. But they played him tough all night long on defense.
Well, both teams, for that matter, have played a great defense, Chuck. Keeping this score down, I tell you what, phenomenal basketball. Here we go.
Orlando, Butler on him. Hook pass it down to Finazzo. Finazzo bounces it in underneath. Knocked away by the Dogs, still loose. And stolen away Meadville on a timeout. Ball, good hustle, tied him up.
Wow.
Wow, let's hold it right here, Gary. This is a thriller. Don't want to miss any of that. Great job by Ball. going up against a couple Trojans, grabbed that ball out of there and then called time. Smart move by him.
I tell you what, a good feed underneath, though. The guy couldn't hold on to it because the Trojans were working underneath, trying to get an easy 2 to tie the game. You're right, Chuck. Good ball handling. Got in there, stole the ball, stopped the clock.
14.3 seconds to go. Meadville have the ball to inbound. About three-quarter court. See how long it takes for McDowell to foul and who they foul. Burchard's not one of them you'd want to foul. 67% foul shooter. Butler is a 67% foul shooter, but it was Jack that missed those two cruel ones, so they could be up by 4 right now.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure you put on him.
You got that right.
You know, it really is.
He certainly did his job all year. 20.6. The 6-foot senior. Can't blame him at all.
This whole team has come through in the clutch. Boy,
trying to pull off a major upset.
There's been no threes in the second half by the Trojans.
No, and 2 by the Dogs, and both of them by Pope. And 1 by Lutheran.
And look at how big of that factor is, 9 points. So here we go, Meadville with the ball.
Full court.
2-point lead.
Straight up man-to-man by the Trojans. They need a steal. Butler at inbound. Lob that ball in. Ball comes into Lutheran and a foul.
Just like that.
Now Lutheran, just a 54% foul shooter, will go to the free throw line. Once again, important foul shots. This would put it to a 3-point lead or 2 possessions if he nails them both. Line right. First one is up. No good.
Around the rim and out.
1 more.
At least got to give him a 3-point lead. Got to hit this one.
12.9 seconds remain in the contest. Lucas's free throw. Good. Rattled the rim, dropped down. Dogs lead by 3.
Timeout, Meadville.
And this is going to be a what? 60-second timeout. We'll be right back. Dogs up 3, 38-35 on Cool.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
And we are back, down to 10 seconds to go. Dow brought the ball down the court, foul called, and we're going to hold it this time. They're going to take another timeout. We're not a chance of losing the last seconds of this game, Big Gary. What a thriller it's been.
Absolutely. The Trojans have taken a timeout now. They brought it down, got fouled. And it's only the second foul against Meadville, so they can afford a few.
That was the 4th called on Jack Burchard. Meaning very little right now. Those 10 ticks remaining in the contest. Into the first quarter, it was McDowell 10, trailing up, or I should say 11-10 at the half. It was 20-17 favor of McDowell. Then in the third quarter, McDowell with 10, they had 30 points. The Dogs with 9, they had 26. So the Dogs in this period have come back. 3, 4, 5, 6, a total of 12 points.
And I credit those 3 threes. Here we go.
Here we go with 9 seconds to go. It is Panazzo. Ball stolen away by Meadville. Lutheran, and then he gets fouled with 2.9 to go.
Got in there, got a great steal, drew the foul.
Well, Lutheran, we hadn't done much because he was really being bottled up all night. He had 3, got a big, huge 3, give the Dogs the lead. And now he hit 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's there for 1 more. And with this one here, be a 2-possession ball game. It is up and it is good. That should seal the game.
Myers with the foul. That is his 5th, so he fouls out.
39-35.
2 players from McDowell have fouled out.
1 more for Lutheran. Give him his 10th point. No good short. Rebound brought down by Kramer. He'll pull up midcourt, shoot. No, the game's over. Dogs upset McDowell.
Like I said, on any given night, anything could happen, and it did again tonight.
39 for your Meadville Bulldogs. 35 for the McDowell Trojans. It was a thriller all night long. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll say good night for the viewers on Armstrong. And we'll be right back. Let's begin our wrap-up after this 2-minute timeout. The Dogs with a thrilling victory here on Cool.
7 stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo. Enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
All right, it is all over, and it was a thriller at the House of Thrills, Meadville Area Senior High School. Fans got their money's worth here tonight as the Bulldogs pull off an upset, 39-35 over a 6A team, the McDowell Trojans, only their 4th loss in 21 games. Gary.
Absolutely phenomenal game. As you said, Chuck, earlier, how throughout the game, McDowell had the lead, not by much. At the end of the first, it was 11-10, as you said, by halftime, 2017. 3-point difference right there. It was a 4-point difference at the end of the third, 30-26. And once again, what a thriller, a 39-35. The Meadville Bulldogs pulled off on the home court in front of the crowd here. Wow. Let's look at some stats here real quick. Meadville overall 15-7. And of course, as Chuck said, that'd be the 4th loss for McDowell, but they are 17-4. Still a phenomenal record, a phenomenal team. They did have 2 players that fouled out. But I tell you what I think made the difference was there were 3 threes that Meadville delivered in the second half. Unbelievable. It brought them up. They were down by 6, cut the lead in half. They hit a couple of more, took the lead, and never looked back. Here we go. Over to McDowell and the Trojans. Rebounds. They had 14 in the first half, tacked on 9 more. 23 your total right there. When it come to threes, they had 2 in the first half, none in the second half. Turnovers, a big factor here. They had 10 turnovers in the first half, 7 more, 17 your total right there. When it comes to fouls, they had 7 in the first half, 10 in the second half, 17 fouls total for McDowell. Over to the winning Meadville Bulldogs. Phenomenal win. I can't say it enough. Congratulations to them. When it comes to rebounds, they had 10 in the first half, 11 more, 21 your total right there. When it comes to threes, that won the game. They had 2 in the first half, tacked on 3 in the second half, 5 your total. Turnovers, 5 in the first half, kept it down, and they had 6, a total of 11 altogether. Fouls, they only had 4 fouls in the first half, 1 in the first period and 3 in the second period. Tacked on 5 in the third and 2, 7 your total right there. 11 altogether in fouls compared to the 17 that McDowell had in the game. Absolutely phenomenal game, Chuck, once again for the Meadville Bulldogs here on the home court. Wow.
Okay, we'll be going to wrap it up right after this final timeout on Cool 101.7.
7 stories tall, 900 feet long, almost too much fun. Northwestern PA's premier snow tubing destination. Avalanche Express. Rent an igloo. Enjoy pizza, s'mores, or your favorite beverage. Avalanche Express has lifts and snowmaking equipment. Night tubing too. Avalanche Express, located at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Meadville. Visit their Facebook page or website. And buy gift certificates now.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
This is Cool TV.
And now let's take a look at the scoring as Meadville wins it 39-35. For Meadville, Jack Burchard, a triple, 5 of 8 from the line, 14 points. Lucas Lutheran held down tonight, just 4 points as both him and Jack were. He had 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Each one of them had a triple, huge one by Lutheran late in the ball game. So it was 14 and 9, respectively, for Burchard and Lutheran. Then it was Tyke Butler, 1 of 2 from the line. He had a couple of deuces for a total of 5. Kamari Pope in the third quarter had a couple threes, and he ends up with 6 points. And it was Morris Foster. He had a field goal for 2, rounding things out for the Dogs. 8 of 14 from the free throw line, 5 threes. For the Trojans here tonight, it was Camden Kramer. He ended up with 18 points, 2 threes, and 2 of 3 from the line. Leo Finazzo, 2 for 2 from the line for 2. Quentin Orlando, 1 of 2 from the line. He had a total of 1 point. Stephon Porter fouled out of the ball game. Ends up with a total of 7 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And it was Landon Marsh, 1 of 2 from the line for 1. And finally, Blaze Myers. He has a total of 2 field goals for 4 points. They were 6 of 10 from the free throw line and 2 threes in the ball game, Gary.
Absolutely. Once again, a phenomenal job on the defense. Both teams, compared to the first time they met, really in your face, very aggressive. Both teams played a phenomenal game, Chuck. Just difference in the threes won the game.
All right, and the Dogs are going to have some time off before they get into the playoffs next week for the A and AA teams. They'll be in the playoffs. They'll begin next week. And also don't forget high school wrestling coming your way on Saturday. Here on Cool 101.7, we'll have the North AA tournament. Bring your way. They'll be on there around 4:40. Also, then we'll have the South on our sister station, WGRP, and that will be getting underway around 5:45. So wrestling, we got it covered in AA on Saturday. Join us for that. Also, that will not only be on Cool 101.7, Cool TV, and also on WGRP and WGRP Facebook. So that is it for Big Gary Patton, along with Joe Velke, checks up saying tonight's broadcast has been brought to you in part by the area shopper, Armstrong, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, Flicks TV and Appliance, Juniper Village of Meadville, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Hobbs Do-It Center, Cockerton Self Storage, Ralston's Hardware, GG&C Bus Service, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Mercer County State Bank, and Avalanche Express, and also very much thanks to Kyle Mudger back at the station for producing tonight, Big Air.
Absolutely. Great job on the board. Joe behind the camera. Thanks to you always, Chuck. And I tell you what, keep it tuned in here, and you'll find out where we're going to be on the road next week.
Yep, for boys and girls. Once again, the final score, Meadville 39 and McDowell 35. This has been a WMVL Cool 101.7 FM sports presentation. Good night from the House of Thrills.
From the award-winning studios of Cool 101.7 Radio. Celebrating 50 years in your ears, we introduce Cool TV, live streaming of local sports and community events. Cool TV, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and at cool1017online.com.